You're certain you've got a man on the inside? You're talking about treason. Such a thing can get a person hung. It's important to make sure the plan is solid. The coin is enough. More than enough, Your Grace. But for all that is at stake, let us go over it once more. Right. And you know the guard's rotations? No, not to mention your inside man. But the Queen is surrounded by guards and courtiers. Their rotations aren't set in stone, are they? Yes, and a mercenary. What do you know of him? Bewitched, as that's the story. Really? Her Majesty met him in a forest, and with one look of her eyes, the mercenary fell under her spell. Sounds more like a fairy tale to me. Go on, you've caught my interest. Afraid I've been traveling since the new queen took the throne. Enlighten me. All right, so she has this mercenary under her spell, but one mercenary can't get rid of a tyrant, no matter how much magic she uses. Okay, well, the mercenary is a former knight. Convenient. I can see why people would find it more of a fairy tale. And I suppose this knight has connections, and then somehow, some way, they were able to pull off the impossible and kill the tyrant. All right. So then, Your Grace, gotta know. Why would you want this queen dead? She's definitely an improvement over the last one. Of course. The damn throne. All right. I've heard enough. Don't bother reaching for yours. You'll be dead before you could even grab it. Funny thing about how these stories become more and more exaggerated with every passing day. Certain things left out, others embellished. I was there, though. Let me tell you, it wasn't a fairy tale. It was hard. Fucking hard. And that bitch, as you put it, nearly died for you. For all of you ungrateful souls who can only think of a piece of iron. Oh, you still haven't figured it out, have you? I'm that mercenary. Her mercenary. And you, Your Grace, aren't gonna be a threat to her anymore. Leave him. He can be a message for any others that may think it's a good idea to come after her. Something wrong. Knight Captain, you have that look again. The one that says you really don't want to tell me whatever it is you're about to tell me. Just spit it out. I'll handle it when I get back, Knight Captain. Good book, is it? Didn't mean to startle you. I'm fine. Just got back. Yeah. The Duke was... I handled it. You didn't have to ask me, my heart. Protecting you is what I do. I'm fine. Didn't even lay a hand on me. Didn't get a chance. It's good to see you too. I've been hearing that you've been up to some mischief. The Knight Captain has told me that the guards have been looking everywhere for you. Don't give me that look. My heart, you've got to stop this disappearing act. You're not a magician. Okay, well, I mean you are, but that's not the point. You're the queen. You can't just keep dipping out of council meetings because they bore you. You have responsibilities and duties and... Hey, would you at least look at me while I'm lecturing you? Well, I'm glad you find it amusing. I'm afraid your advisors wouldn't find it as fun. Now, come on. Let's go back. I promise to stage a daring rescue if the meeting goes on longer than an hour. Is something wrong? Cute. But you'll have to lie better than that to get past me. You're not fine. It's been 6 months since you were crowned. You've been doing an amazing job considering where you started. The country was torn apart. So much had to be rebuilt. But you did it. Now, it's almost like the evil queen was nothing more than a nightmare. But... you can tell me anything. You know that. So, speak to me. Tell me what ails you. Please. I was made aware. Yes. It will be in a week's time, right? Is it the preparations that are tiring you out? I know a ball is quite a feat to put on. Maybe even more complicated than a battle plan. Especially with foreign dignitaries joining you for the first time since your father ruled. Well, then what? Wait, are you proposing to me? Slow down. You're not making any sense. They've sent an offer of marriage, and your advisors want you to accept because it would mean a great alliance. Well, then maybe you should. It's not that. I love you. I will always love you. But If I become your fiancé, I'll be nothing but a bother to you. A hindrance. Something that others will always use against you. Well, what if I care? You didn't come this far just to throw it all away from me. I am thinking of you. I only think of you. Think rationally. You have a nation to protect. People who rely on you. Are you willing to risk that all for me? Do you mean it? Say it again. And I you, my heart. Well, what else can I say? Yes, I accept your proposal, Your Majesty. Come here, my heart.